sunlight comes from the sun 93 million miles away, shining on this rotating earth, giving us night and day. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Freedom to grow as nature intends. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Life ever cycling, life without end. Sunlight warms the oceans, evaporating water forms as clouds. The heat of the sun drives the wind, and the clouds then rain onto the land. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Freedom to grow as nature intends. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Life ever cycling, life without end. This rain feeds the water table, the lakes and the rivers that flow back to the sea. Cycle of water so fresh for life, continuous forever, and it's always free. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Freedom to grow as nature intends. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Life ever cycling, this life is for free. The water feeds all our lives, the animals, the plants that we eat. Without this water we would surely die. I love this process that is so free. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Freedom to grow as nature intends. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Life ever cycling, this life it is free. Sunlight comes from the sun 93 million miles away, shining on this rotating earth, giving us night and day. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Freedom to grow as nature intends. Freedom to grow as nature intended. Life ever cycling, this life without end. Good morning, Jeannie. Hello, lovely. How's the building work going? And how is this sounding? Because I've got a new setup and I'm not exactly sure how it's sounding out there. So I just hope it's sounding reasonably well. So I'm going to sing some love songs for egalitarians. Because everybody who wants justice wants an egalitarian world, a world where we treat each other with respect and kindness and empathy, and where we stand up to bullies together so they never get much of a chance. quiet, is it? Well, let me see if I can do something about that. Yeah, I can turn that up. So, I've given it a bit more volume there, and let's see how that works out. If we had been listening to the old people, we probably wouldn't be standing in this mess. If we had been listening to the old people, we probably wouldn't be standing in this mess. People born before me and after have left their mark, they call it civilization. People born before me and after are doing their best to heal this mess like I do. If we had been listening to the old peoples, we probably wouldn't be standing in this mess. They are our elders in nature, north, south, east, and west. They were everywhere, they had walked across this earth, and they had found the best. This is what they used to sing. We are what we eat, we are the waters, we are the air. We are the mountains, we are the soil, we are the trees whose shade is shared. The creatures are our neighbors, and we are theirs. We all start out as babies, babies need nurturing care. If we had been listening to the old people, we probably wouldn't be standing in this mess. If we had been listening to the old people, we probably wouldn't be standing in this mess. And this is what they sing today. We will help you, you only need to ask. We will help you heal, don't you want to come home? Prince, pauper, minister or worker, your status does not matter. Our intention is not sinister. This is the generosity of egalitarian culture. We have seen so much you do not know. This is the generosity of egalitarian culture. We have seen so much you do not know. If we had been listening to the old people, we probably wouldn't be standing had been listening to the old people, probably wouldn't be standing in this mess. You have a lovely day too. Things are getting busy, so I imagine the builders are still cracking on. So I'm going to continue with my love songs for egalitarians, and I'll have a listen later on to see how this is coming across. I'll have a drink of water as well. We are old, we are patient. Egalitarian culture is ancient, emerging from nurture, the womb of our birth. We are creations of this beautiful earth. We are old, we are patient. Egalitarian culture is ancient, gentler than your cities built of wealth and hurry, wiser than any of your nation states' worries and your territorial disputes and your wars. We are old, we are patient. Egalitarian culture is ancient. Shared parenting made our brains grow. Cooperation enabled our flow, and the creativity to adapt to forests and or snow. We are old, we are patient. Egalitarian culture is ancient. We knew the rivers before your temples were ever built. We thrived through mutual aid and we had no guilt. No rape, no war, no wealth, just good health. We are old, we are patient. Egalitarian culture is ancient. We walked across this earth Egalitarian culture is ancient, emerging from nurture, the womb of our birth. We are creations of this beautiful earth. We are old, we are patient. Egalitarian culture is ancient. And that song was inspired by my reading of a book called Mothers and Others. I'm going to post a link here now. A book by Sarah Blatter Hurdy. And in it she speaks about alloparenting as a defining characteristic of the difference between human species and primate species. And alloparenting is when everybody's taking care of the children together. And some people argue that is the basis of cooperative behaviour, cooperative government democracy. It's when we're all taking care of all the children together all the time. And it's a really, really interesting book, interesting take. She looks at the evolution of the humans, us human species, and our behaviours, and compares them to primates, and then talks about a long, long history of egalitarian cultures of many different kinds, and to that kind of innate goodness that's in all of us. Most of us are kind people. 3 passions have governed my life: the longing for love and the search for knowledge, an unbearable pity for the suffering of humankind. Love brings connection and humility. In the heart of love I've seen the beauty of the helping hand, vision that mothers, wise ones and poets bring forth. 3 passions have governed my life: longing for love and the search for knowledge, an unbearable pity for the suffering of humankind. With equal passion I have thought knowledge. I wish to understand the hearts of people and myself. I wish to know why the stars shine. 3 passions have governed my life: the longing for love and the search for knowledge, an unbearable pity for the Passion brings me right back down to earth. And the feeling in my heart for the children, the innocent and the elders. I long to alleviate the world's trauma, and I cannot. I too suffer, and this has been my life. I found it worth living. Three passions have governed my life: the longing for love and the search for knowledge, and unbearable pity for the suffering of humankind. And that song was inspired by some words of Bertrand Russell. And all my life I've been really interested in love, knowledge, and compassion. Haven't always been able to live in love, knowledge, and compassion. So that's a little instrument, a little doodly I've had for years. So, egalitarian culture starts with how we relate to children. And what it is, it's about healthy relationships being the basis of how the culture is organized. And we know that this is possible because it's been done before. It's actually, a species does not survive long if its behavior is not healthy. That's kind of obvious. I better tune that back up to E. More or less. So, this song is called The Expectations of Every Child, and in the way that a flower is an expectation of a bug, and a leaf is an expectation of sunlight, and eyes are an expectation of light within a certain range. Leaves are expecting a different light because they're waiting for the UV light. They don't need to see like we do. And dogs see different ranges of light, and bees see different ranges of light. And those are all natural expectations of the organism. And sound within certain ranges, what our ears are expecting. And so we can talk about, biological organisms as sets of expectations. It's a good way of looking at it. It's very nice to cut the flower and put it in the vase on the table and make the table pretty. However, that is not the expectation of the flower. That's just one of the many things we can do with flowers, and that's fine too. But the expectation of the flower is for a bug to come along, or a bird, or some other organism, or wind, dandelions, and to act on that and pass its pollen from one plant to another. And I think that's just amazing, to be honest. I think it's just like, wow. Billions of years of evolution, we have these really precise sets of molecules and proteins and chemistry and physical behavior of moving bodies that interact so beautifully when they're healthy. The expectation of every child to be held in love all the time, to know safety with every touch. These are the ways we need, and it's not so much. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. The expectation of every child, acceptance and gentle guidance with a smile, honest answers to their questions of life, this face to grow fully assured and bright. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. We bring those gifts. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. We bring those gifts. The expectation of every child to find a safe place to learn in good time, so that the child knows and trusts the heart. Then grows the child in confidence, that is the art. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. We bring those gifts. The expectation of every child to know the family, to feel that light of ancient stories and harmony. The child is born to know that he or she is free. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. We bring those gifts. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. We bring those gifts. The expectation of every child to be respected all the time, to be chosen as the highest love. So honor the child you hold, and that will be enough. These are the gifts life on earth is meant to bring. We bring those gifts. These are the gifts that life on earth is meant to bring. We bring those gifts. These are the gifts, these are the gifts. Do we bring those gifts? And that's the job of every adult, every mature adult. Our job is to bring those gifts to all the children. Each and every one of them. Because we are one human family. We're all family, we're all family, we're all family, there is so much to do. We're all family, brothers and sisters to me. Yeah, we're all family, there is so much to do. I was walking down the drag on a Saturday afternoon. I'd used up on me stash, and I was gonna find some soon. That was Pilton, it was the end of June. And this is my studio, it's the of May. We're all family, we're all family, yeah. We're all family, there is so much to do. We're all family, brothers and sisters to me. We're all family, there is so much to do. We're all family, we're all family, yeah. We're all family, there is so much to do. We're all family, brothers and sisters to me. We're all family, there is so much to do. I was walking down the drag on a Wednesday afternoon. So many happy people chatting in the gloom. They're all sitting in different cafes. We're in the fields, we are here to play because we're all family, we're all family, yeah. We're all family, there is so much to do. We're all family, brothers and sisters to me. We're all family, there is so much to do. Well, the Irish are my family, the English are my family, the Welsh, they are my family, the Scottish are my family, the Northern Islanders my family, the Protestants are my family, the Christians are my family, the Catholics are my family, and the atheists are my family, the pagans are my family, the secular are family. We are a human family. Americans are my family, the Canadians are my family, the Mexicans are my family, the Nicaraguans are my family, the Salvadorians are my family, the Panama, they are my family. We are a family wherever we have walked. The Cubans are my family, the Jamaicans are my family, the Dominican are my family, the Haitian are my family, Trinidad, you are my family, Venezuela are my family, Colombia are my family, Peru, you are my family, Argentina is my family, Chile is my family, Bolivia are my family, Paraguay, you are my family, and the peoples of the forests, north and south, you are my family, I have no doubt. We're all family, we're all family, yeah. We're all family, there is so much to do. We're all family, brothers and sisters to me. Yeah, we're all family, there is so much to do. The Australians are my family, the Aboriginals are my family, the New Zealanders are my family, the Maori are my family, the Hawaiians are my family, the Fiji, they are my family, the Samoans are my family. We are a human family. Philippines, they are my family, Indonesia are my family, Japan, they are my family, Sumatra are my family, Papua are my family, Torres Strait, they are my family. We are a family right across this earth. The Chinese are my family, the Uyghur are my family, the Mongolians are my family, the Tajik, they are my family, the Indians are my family, the Pakistanis are my family, the Bangladeshi are my family, the Malayans are my family, and the Koreans are my family, the Vietnamese, they are my family, the Laotians are my family. We are a human family. We're all family, yeah. We're and sisters to me. We're all family, there is so much to do. And the Palestinians are my family, the Jordanians are my family, Lebanese my family, the Kurds they are my family, the Turks they are my family, the Egyptians are my family, the Iranians are my family, the Pakistanis are my family, the Afghans are my family, the Iraqis are my family, the Shia are my family, the Sunni are my family. We are a family right across this earth. South Africans are my family, the Namibians are my family, the Angolans are my family, the Tanzanians are my family, the Zairians are my family, Zimbabwe is my family, Uganda is my family, Kenya are my family, Nigeria is my family, Senegal they are my family, Ghana you are my family, Sudan you are my family, Egypt is my family, Tunisia is my family, Algeria is my family, Libya is my family, and Morocco is my family, the Spanish are my family, Portuguese they are my family, the Italians are my family, the Dutch they are my family, the Estonians are my family, the Ukrainians are my family, the Russians are my family. We're all family, we're all family, we're all family, there is so much to do. We're all family, brothers and sisters to me, we're all family, there is so much to do. And the trees are my family, the bees are my family, the snakes and slugs my family, the woods are my family, the whales are my family, the herring are my family, the mackerel are my family, the squids they are my family, the spiders are my family, the cockroaches are my family. We are a family right across this earth, and the bacteria in my gun they are my family too. We're all family, we're all family, we're all family, this family of life. We're all family, brothers and sisters to me, we're all family, the family of life. Now, I couldn't get every country in, and that's just the nature of these things. And so we are a human family, and like for many, many years now, there's a lot of like in certain groups, there's a tendency to say that humanity itself is the problem. So I'd say to people who say that, I said, "Oh, are you the problem?" And quite often those people who say humanity is the problem will say, "No, no, no, no." And I said, "Well, it's not humanity then. It's a certain culture within the species that is problematic." And that's why I'm an egalitarian. The fleas are our family too. You just don't want them on you. I mean, fleas only live on people when they're not healthy. So when it comes to like being a lovely human being, being egalitarian seems to me to be a logical step. Let me spray you. Freedom to flee. American ships. Minutes after they took us from the bottomless pit, and my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, these songs of freedom. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. None of them can stop time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Oh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? All I ever had, redemption songs, these songs of freedom. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Don't read silly beliefs in books. They will lead you blind. How long will they kill our children in Palestine while we stand aside and look? Oh, some say it's just a part of it, but I say we must look and do much more. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever had, redemption songs, a general strike. Stop it now, you know we can. So I murdered the song there a little bit. I had a first cousin called Arthur McBride, and I took a stroll down by the seaside, seeking good fortune and what might betide it, being as the day was dawning. And after we rested, we went on a tramp. We met Sergeant Harper and Corporal Cramp, and beside a wee drummer who beat up our camp with his ruddy dow dow in the morning. He said, "My old fellows, if you will enlist, a guinea you quickly shall have in your fist, besides a wee crown for to kick up the dust and drink the king's health in the morning." And we being so sold as to take the advance, with a wee bit of money we'd have to run chance. He's thinking no scruples to send us to France, or we would be killed in the morning. He's thinking no scruples to send us to Ukraine, or we'd be killed in the morning. Turn your guns the other way, turn your guns the other way, turn your guns the other way. The army is not a career. Turn your guns the other way, turn your guns the other way, turn your guns the other way. The army is not a career. He said, "My young fellas, if I hear about one word, I instantly now will out with my sword and into your bodies I strike my before. So now me gay devil take warning." Arthur and I, we took up the odds. We gave them no chance to draw out their swords. Our whacking little lady came over their heads and paid them right smart in the morning. Turn your guns the other way, turn your guns the other way, turn your guns the other way. The army is not a career. Turn your guns the other way, your guns the other way. Turn your guns the other way. The army is not a career. As far as we drummer, we rifled his pouch. We made a football, we routed out and into the ocean. A rock and a roll, barring the day it's returning. As for the old raper that hung by his side, we flung it as far as we couldn't. The tie to the devil, I pictured as Arthur McBride. Champion your edge in the morning. Turn your guns the other way. Turn your guns the other way. Turn your guns the other way. The army is not a career. Turn your guns the other way. Turn your guns the other way. Turn your guns the other way. The army is not a career. Militarism is a pox upon humanity. Militarism is patriarchy, insanity. Militarism is killing far too many. We got to stop it from happening. Turn your guns the other way. Turn your guns the other way. Turn your guns the other way. The army is not a career. So that'll bring me into my next song. He's 6'4". He fights with missiles and spears, and he's all of 31, and he's only 17, being a soldier for 10,000 years. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain, a Buddhist, a Muslim, and a Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill, and he knows he always will. Killing for me, my friend, and me for you. He's a universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. They come from here and there, and you and me and brothers, can't you see? Not the way. We end war, and he's fighting for Israel, he's fighting for Sudan, he's fighting for the USA, and he's fighting for the Russians, and he's fighting for Ukraine, and he thinks he'll put an end to war this way. Fighting for democracy, fighting for democracy, he's fighting for peace. He says it's for the love of all. He's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die, and he never sees the writing on the wall. He's a universal soldier, orders come from far away no more. They come from here and there, and you and me and brothers, can't you see? This is not the way. We end a war, but without him, how would Hitler have condemned him at Le Beau? Without him, Netanyahu stands alone. He's the one who gives his body as a weapon of war, and without him all this killing can't go on. He's a universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. They come from here and there, and you and me and brothers, can't you see? This is not the way. We end war. Yeah, poor fella. I totally understand that situation. And he has every right to live for his cat and his girlfriends and his animals, because this culture has treated him as a weapon and chucked him aside. I mean, it's just terrible. That's why I say, and it's not the soldiers. I do and I don't. Like, there's a range of responsibilities from the soldier to the commanders to the politicians to the taxpayers, and we all share a certain amount of responsibility in all of that. And it's just so much horrible trauma, and none of it is necessary. It's all totally avoidable. So, yeah. But he's with you, and oh, poor fella. But at least he's got you to live with, because you're a nice person. Yeah, no, it's terrible. I mean, I have so much. I feel so strongly about all those veterans that come back, and the civilians go, "Thank you for your service," and they go, "Oh, saving the country, fighting for our freedoms," and it's like, no, that's not true at all. And so they have to contain their pain and their suffering, and the way they are treated then just adds another layer of hurt and pain and suffering to that, and it's just horrible. Yeah. Sometimes I hate civilians. But yeah. So yeah. Well, you keep on looking after him and being the lovely person you are with your cats and your flowers and your bicycle and your comments here, because that's all really lovely, Jeannie. Really is. I appreciate it very, very much. I really do. And it's interesting not doing the loops, and I'm doing songs, and so I'm enjoying that. And I'll find out in the next few days whether my looper has died forever or whether it can be repaired. And whichever way, it's always something new. You see, traumatized people need a safe community, not just a room. They need a safe community where people understand that they've been hurt and can let them, and just admit it. That's true. My songs are my songs, loop or no loop. Mostly the loop station is for me because I like music so much. I want to be doing lots of different kind of things. But yeah, so thank you for that, and have a lovely, lovely day. I hope the building goes well, and yeah, much love to you and everybody who lives in your house.